Whoops. Sorry for the conflicting audio there at the start. I kept the game audio on while also having the starting soon. My bad, my bad, my bad. Hey Luke! Hey Voided! Hey Matthew! Hey Jojo! What's people's thought on the OOT remake? Exciting, but I'm curious what they will do. At the moment, to be honest, I think I've said this before. I'm making some content on the OOT remake, and I've already made some on it. For example, some of the cut dungeons that were originally supposed to be in the N64 version. Will they return? But in general, I don't really know what to think of the OOT remake because we know so little. Overall, a lot of people were like, the realistic art style, I don't like that. But overall, I don't actually complain about it. I'm fine with that. As long as it doesn't turn into Final Fantasy, like, 14 or some shit. As long as it doesn't turn into, like, a modern Final Fantasy title in terms of look, I am fine with a realistic style for The Legend of Zelda. But I'd rather have a realistic style that is similar to Twilight Princess, with its, like, art direction and flair and little personal touches, than if it becomes too Final Fantasy-esque. But aside from that, I'm curious about the OOT remake. But I also don't have a really big opinion on it, because I have no idea what to expect. It's hard to form an opinion when you're not sure what you're in for, you know? A little bit more to the right, camera. Thank you. Oh my god, it is filled with the creepy bats. Me, bitch. I would love to actually play Link's crossbow training with a mouse. Is that possible? That'd be really cool. It does sound like Euro content should return, as it does have the epithet of a remake. We should have what they fully envisioned back in the day. Yeah, from what I heard, which was really funny to me, I saw that there was like an interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, and Shigeru was like, yeah, we're doing... Oh, shit. I still have Mega Hookshot on. Shigeru Miyamoto was like... Oh, wait, exactly. Let me use that before I actually get at it. Whoop, boom. Okay, let me turn it off. But I saw that there was like an interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, and he was like, yeah, or Ayanuma, either of the two. I can't remember who it was exactly. I think Shigeru. And he was like, yeah, we're doing too many remakes, but to be honest, it doesn't matter anyway, because people don't play the games after 5 years anyway. And I was like, what the fuck are you, Shigeru, I love you, but what are you on about? Oh, 5 years after release, nobody plays it. It's like, what the hell is Virtual Console then? And why is Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and all these games are still being played? All these games are still being quote-unquote sold also through like services like Virtual Console and whatnot. So I found that a bit of a weird statement that he made like a couple of days ago. Beware of Zan's head. No! I'm interested in the scale and detail, like looking at Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild Castletown Ruins as an example where they have shown a modern representation and scale. As we know, Nintendo loves to reuse content. Yeah, I'm curious how that will go, because I don't know how big I would be on, let's just Breath of the Wildify Tears of the Ocarina of Time to death. I don't think Ocarina of Time should necessarily be a completely open world game. Oh yeah, it forces me into wolf mode. That was it. Yeah. Where is he? Oh, it's a massive head! Die, you prick. So I wouldn't necessarily want it to be like open world. But to an extent, like, it doesn't have to be ultra linear either. But the original Ocarina of Time wasn't like ultra linear. In my opinion, it can have some leeway in certain sections. For example, when you're Well, it will be linear regardless, because, like, items, you know, item progression is gonna force linearity on Nintendo unless they get rid of all the items and completely reimagine all that. But that would probably be a very bad choice, I think. If they, wait, where do I go? Hello? Oh. But that would be a bad thing. Oh. But for example, stuff like Hyrule Field could be rather open. Certain sections as adult could be very open. You know, I think there's like a perfect balance. To be honest. I'm so tired of cel-shaded cartoon graphics in Zelda. We're long overdue a realistic one. I personally quite like both. I actually had the idea of doing a video about, like, cel-shaded versus realistic Zelda. Especially now that that discussion is kind of back again. And I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna try and, like, work on that video next week. Because that would be a fun video to do, and it would just be like very heavily opinionated, like a little bit of information about like the art styles and their inherent objective pros and cons, but aside from that, mostly my opinion. What do I think about cel shaded and realistic? I think both are really good in general. The only thing that kind of disappoints me, and it's not a cel shaded inherent thing, it is just a choice. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom look very drab when it comes to color, which the Wind Waker HD especially did not suffer from. That is kind of that. Wind Waker HD might be an example of cel shaded that is a bit too over bright and too colorful, like kind of intense. But in my opinion, especially if you start making thumbnails for like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you all of a sudden notice, holy moly, the pixel density and quality of images is low, especially on the Switch 1, you know, like Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild is a very drab game, actually. You might have the impression sometimes, like, oh my god, the colors are really popping, there's really... But if you actually start, like, throwing that stuff into Photoshop, you will quickly find out, holy moly, the color depth of this game is very low. It is very, like, monotone and drab and hard to make things pop, and, you know, it's just... 1 second, everybody. I need to grab something. My food! Chicken. Food, chat. I haven't had dinner yet, as usual. Removing the items and their importance would be a huge L if they did that. And I love the cel-shaded graphics. I'm just saying the realistic ones are so neglected. Yeah, it's because at the end of the day, cel-shaded, like, survives the test of time longer. That's mostly why Nintendo is always kind of... Oh, what the hell? Okay, there's a lot going on. I think I need to get up there. Yeah. Food reveal? It's not too fancy this time around. But it is just roasted veg. We got some potato, we got some onions, some bell pepper, some chickpeas, and we got a big piece of chicken. That is it. As you all know, I am the healthy boy. I only eat food that my body can use. I don't eat garbage. Honestly, this kind of stuff, I could eat that all day forever. Just random roasted veg with herbs and spices. And like a piece of meat. Or protein, or just egg. Just a form of protein. Mm. A burger with over medium egg, ketchup on toast, black coffee. Ooh. Is that like your breakfast? Because that's like the breakfast of champions. Shh, Georg, don't say that. Can we talk about the 4 vid? I have no idea what that is. No, I need to be on the other side. Ooh. Saw that little roll from Link? He skedaddles. Whoop. Wait, what was I missing? Yep, breakfast. Oh. I love the Oracle games. Seasons was my favorite growing up, but Ages, I love Ages a lot as well. I like Ages more, personally. Yeah, roasted veg is such a... I do this quite often, you know, because I live on my own. And I'm just very busy with work. A lot. Or just exercise or other stuff. Like, basically, like, don't have much time. I sometimes just, I buy like a bunch of vegetables from like the supermarket. Potato, bell pepper, zucchini, onion, chickpeas, you know, all kinds of the carrot. And I just cut it all up. I put it in like a big tray. And then just add a bunch of olive oil and herbs and just let that go in the oven for like 2 hours. And then I have this massive tray of veg that's kind of been caramelized and kind of roasted and kind of charred. And I just take from that whenever I'm hungry. And that's just the only thing I eat. It's the best. I just eat that for 3 days. At least for dinner, sometimes lunch as well. I could just grab a spoon, take like 2 scoops of like the veg, like heat it up in a microwave or in a pan, add 2 eggs, boom, lunch. Oh. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. I said hello to you. Oh, I'm sorry, Jonesy. I love you. I said hello to you earlier and just kind of overshot me. But I take it in stride. Are you planning to do Cave of Ordeals in this playthrough? We could actually do Cave of Ordeals. Why not? That's actually not a bad idea. I'm sorry, Jonesy. I missed that. The first massage. I am idiot. I need to be there, right? But how do I get there again? How do I do this? Where am I? What is this video game? What am I doing? I got a key. There's no other route in this dungeon, right? It's just straight. Base. I really hate how short the range is of the hook shot. Oh, I just need to go this way. I'm an idiot. Two ads in 5 minutes. Stream unwatchable, dog. I do not decide when they happen. It's not even on high frequency or anything. You gotta remember, whether you get served an ad on YouTube also depends on... For example, if you watched like 3 videos before this and got like 1 ad, then you went to the stream and got more ads, that's just because you haven't had an ad in a while. Like, we can kind of say, oh, I'd like an ad now. But YouTube, at the end of the day, decides, no, this viewer is not ready for an ad. We don't want to overload them, because then they'll leave the website. So, when you get an ad, and how often, how many, a lot of that is out of my control. Especially on stream, it's out of my control. Let's beat him. Oh, Shane, how did you... what did you do with your... Hello, I don't want to play Combat Evolved. Leave me alone, Xbox. It is sand. He does his little ball mechanic. Do it, Sand. I just need to find a way to watch on mobile with an ad blocker. Hey, cheers. It helps the show a lot. Missed. Zant, you forgot that I have infinite speed. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Some bitch. Oh no, now he spawned a million of those. I can't focus the ads. You'll infinitely summon more. I especially like chickpea. Like to put chickpeas in like a veg out of the oven type situation, which a lot of people would never really do. But it's so underrated, it's crazy. Especially because chickpea is also really good for you. Shane, I can guarantee you with probably 3000% accuracy that the added AI shit, Windows updated, added AI shit, now Bluetooth just broken. It has nothing to do with the AI shit. Pretty sure. Another ad. I don't do anything, Matthew! I am not God. What do I have in terms of ad rate? Let me see. Stream settings. Edit. Monetization. Automatic. Frequency. Medium. Balanced viewer experience. Medium earnings potential. With medium ads. I'll be nice and I'll put it to low for once. Because normally I just do medium what YouTube suggests. Turning off and unplugging my PC, it should be able to fix it. I hope it works. At all the or till it all took off. Till I took off the mask. Zan. Yeah, basically. Give me the ball. It is mine now. But what is this hand? Whoop. Oh yeah, whoops, I need to do this. Ow, leave me alone. Give me the ball. Let's change the subject. I am leaving Big Hand. Bye. Well, yeah, obviously the money on the stream goes to me. Of the ad money. Is this the Wii U version? No, this is... I'm sorry, a little bit distracted. Come on. Shit, I am fucked. He's gonna grab my special orb! This is mine! Scoundrel. No! Oh, fuck off. Kill yourself. Get me up here. Then climb, you idiot! Let's change the subject. I'm leaving the hand. Yeah, that's that's like one of my favorite lines from the movie, what's that movie called again? Oh, hello, I'm leaving, bye. Oh, I need to go that way, right? Whoops, I'm doing everything in the wrong order because I'm an idiot. That's like one of my favorite lines from the Grand Budapest Hotel. When they're like at the house of the deceased widow, which the main character has like a relationship with, sort of, and the sons of the deceased widow get angry at him because he gets like a massive inheritance now that this old lady has died. And they start like getting into a bit of a row, and then all of a sudden, like the son is like, "I am like next time I'm gonna see you in his house, I'm going to kill you." And he's like, huh, "Let's change the subject. I'm leaving," and then he just leaves. It is like one of my favorite bits from that movie. Oh, of course. No. The ball's coming with me. Ow. Can you fuck off? God, I hate... Oh, absolutely nuts here. Ah! I have autism, so sometimes I repeat what other people say. That's why I did ecololia to your comment. Oh! Yeah, I don't think about things like that. I just do. I just have a lot of little quips from media that I repeat. Because I have ADHD. So if I hear something that I find funny, I use it. I still absolutely despise in Twilight Princess that if you just spin your analog stick, for some reason, it is so hard to do a spin attack. While in Ocarina of Time, it is super easy to just spam spin attacks. And that's like one thing I quite often do to deal with combat in Zelda if I'm like surrounded. But it's for some reason much harder to pull off. Hey Light Blue Yoshi fam. Hey Marone! Welcome! It's been a while. What the fuck? Oh. I was about to say it's broken. I have autism, and it's good to know that I am not alone. You're never alone. And don't worry, I will neurodivergent with you. While I do not have tism, at least as far as I know, because I don't really hit any of the markers for tism, I do have ADHD. Vegetables from the oven, everybody. You know, everybody's cooking these fancy smanchy things and everything. We're eating ultra-processed garbage. Matthew, I literally changed the setting for ads to low. It's the autism hour, everybody. Everybody is unveiling their darkest autismo secrets. And I mean this in a funny way, everybody, before people get offended by it. I'm just messing around. You forgot the heart piece on the other side. Is there a heart piece on the other side? What? What? Wait, let me get out of here before I commit. Ow! Oh, my womb. Oh, why did I do that? I scooted my foot back. And I hit with the back of my heel, like the metal leg of the chair. Oh, that sucks. No, Maron is not Spanish as far as I know. The man's Dutch. With some other stuff mixed in. I forgot what. Yo! Hello. Where do I get the heart piece? Ew. Can you tell me these people are happy like that? Ew. But what makes them happier like that compared to this? Whoop. Where's Wily going? Jonesy said I missed a heart piece. Jonesy, let me know in the... Nipple! Jonesy, let me know in a comment where to exactly find that heart piece, if it's there. No autism as far as I know, but do have ADHD, bipolar, OCD, to name a few. Oh yeah, ooh, bipolar especially is, and OCD is like, sucks. I see ADHD more as a superpower than like something that fucks with me. I ate so fucking much for bare money and I lost weight because everything is so fresh and not processed. A friend of mine went to Colombia as well, he also said it was great. No, Brazil. Brazil. Still, South America, baby. The hardest part of having autism for me specifically is to keep my emotions under control during difficult situations. Yeah, the meltdown outburst. I don't necessarily have that. Well, I don't have autism, so that helps. I just have... The only thing for my ADHD that kind of sucks is I lose a lot of stuff constantly, which is very annoying. And... Because everything kind of comes in like real fast and it's a lot and everything, sometimes I kind of get like completely overwhelmed and it just kind of pisses me off. I don't absolutely go in a meltdown or an outburst, but I do get what I just had with like the bats annoying me where I'm like, fuck, and I'm just like have a little spike of just like anger. But I only really have that with inanimate objects. I don't ever do that to people. Because they are not deserving. Like, never. What does this do? Nothing. What do I... Huh? Come here! What do I do? Go back the other way, doorway and then go into the second shadow hall on your left. Wait. How do I get back there now? What the fuck? I fucked myself. No! Shit. What am I doing? Where am I? What's happening? Chat, help! Why have I been so lost the last two streams with... Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, Jonesy, let me copy, paste. Yeah, go kill yourself. Google, how about that? Let me open a doc. Paste. Okay, Jonesy, I copied your comment about the doorway, the second hallway on your left. As soon as we're out of this room, I'm gonna go there and pick that up real quick. What? Uh-oh, I do not have arrows. Idiot. Shit. Get up, idiot. fucking enemies. That happens to me too, Wily. I also have ADHD. I lose a lot of stuff. If you don't mind me asking, what's your first name? Time. It's foreign. It's weird. Think about like the herb thyme and just add to it. So thyme. That's always like, or how I always explain it to English people. At least English-speaking people, is it's just timer, as in egg timer, you know? But just remove the R, timer. That's it. It's the easiest way for somebody who is not Dutch to pronounce the name. But yeah, no, my curse is mostly losing stuff. My attention for things is kind of fickle at times. I can be very excited one day and then not care at all the next. And sometimes, like, but the like, especially ADHD medication helps me a lot with that. So I just get, because there's so much stuff coming in, and I'm my my own worst enemy, or if I mess up, or if Windows is like making my life awful, it can really rile me up and piss me off real fast. I just completely get overwhelmed by it and get very annoyed. Time up. Buck Fitty! Buck Fitty! We just need to find a buck, boys. We already found a fitty. Buck Fitty! I am currently eating beans, Marone. I'm eating chickpeas. So basically, we could very easily rage bait you. Yes. I'm very susceptible to rage bait. Because quite quickly, I get annoyed or overwhelmed. It depends on my mood, though, or what I'm doing. But it is a tendency I have. I don't see anything. Come here, you slimy bastards. Where's the third one? Come on, Link. 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 Okay, apparently Link is a monkey and cannot do his work. Oh, I was about to say, you didn't miss one, right? I would get a bit annoyed. You are acoustic? You want a Buck Fitty? Buck Fitty! Buck Fitty! A Buck Fitty is kind of an inside joke. Like a stream joke. People sometimes donate $1.50 and then it's Buck Fitty time. But originally it was in a Pokemon stream where I called, like, I think it was Moltres. I called Moltres like Buck Fitty. That was just the name of Moltres, was just Buck Fitty. Going in circles. Round and round we go. Or was it Zapdos? At least I called one of the Pokemon Buck Fitty. And now every time like something related to like a 1 or a 50, everybody in chat screams Buck Fitty and I scream Buck Fitty, and that's kind of it. No real rocket science to it, you know? God damn it. Oh yeah, you can see what's up in the mist with sensors. I forgot about that. But weirdly enough, even though I have ADHD, I am quite organized. I have set places for stuff. My house is always clean and like neat and stuff like that. So that's why I see ADHD more as a gift than a curse. It doesn't like absolutely wreck my life or something. Okay. It was Ho-Oh, a godly being that can resurrect the dead. Just seeing it is said to grant you a happy life, and you called it Buck Fitty. Yes. Got any problems with that, Seamus? That's true, because Mewtwo is Pokemon 150, if you get the reference. Bro, I should have called Mewtwo Buck Fitty. I should have called him a Buck Fitty. Round and round we go. You'll get that bucket back that you destroyed. If somebody says just round and round you go, I immediately think of like the Flex Shield video. Flex Tape video. From JonTron. Whatever happened to JonTron? I never hear about him anymore. My dog's going crazy. He's going nuts! Kill him! Stop him now! Give me the money. Yeah, where's JonTron? Hey! Buck Fitty! Fitty! Buckus Fittius! Where's JonTron now? Is he dead? I haven't heard anything of JonTron in a long time. And by that, I mean a long time. Yeah, his last upload was like a year ago. Although I must say, like, the last couple of videos that, like, the last 2 dozen videos that he's done were not that good. I think the last videos that I saw from JonTron that I actually thought were funny were, like, the ones about gooped and, like, surviving edged weapons. The goop video was pretty good. The Dr. Ho one as well. Yeah, like, basically, like, the last videos I've seen from JonTron that I actually liked were, like, 6 years ago. Can you help the doctor about the heart piece? Remember the heart piece? A Buck Fitty? I will get it. I will get it. I will not forget it. I am, did I take my meds today? The wonders of ADHD. Trying to remember whether you actually took your medication or not. I think I did take my medication. Fucking kill me. Just kill me. Just end my life. That was a lot of fun. Bit unnecessary, but a lot of fun. Yes, just about. A Wily moment. Real. He did that one, but he did not do the newest one. There are 2 heart pieces total in this castle. Wait, let me first get through this room. Then I'm gonna, like Marone already said, I have it in a doco. Where I need to find the other one. I smuggled Colombian coffee and coca tea out of Colombia, by the way. Whoa! How much does it affect you? Ah, yes, voided. I'm glad you made that comment. Yeah, Marone, share with the class. What else did you get from Colombia? I skip my medication on occasion. I get headaches from them. I don't actually have any real side effects from my medication. In the beginning, when I took my medication, my mouth was as dry as the Sahara Desert, and I was like, this is insane. No matter how much I drink, my mouth will, like, this thirst cannot be quenched, you know? But now, I don't have it at all, really. No, we'll just go to... Yeah, because you need to go there. We'll just go to the other room and we'll... Because there are 2 chests in the other room. I assume one of them probably holds like a heart piece. Fuck off. Do you take meds every day? Yep. Sometimes the meds can make me a little bit more jittery. Like the slightest. Like a very slight feel. You know? Very, very slight. But that happens more when I eat barely anything and then take my meds, which I'm not supposed to do. I need to eat a decent amount of food before I take my meds, otherwise my body will instantly absorb all of it and then it's a little bit too much. Then I can... I had that in the beginning when I took the medication as well. I've never taken hard drugs in my life, but my medication is basically speed. And the first time I took it, I was like, whoa! You know, I was like, holy moly. So this is what hard drugs are like. I was like, holy shit. I feel like I could run a marathon. Like, it was like... Because most people with ADHD, like, if they take a little bit of speed, it does not affect them. It actually has a positive effect. And if they take a little bit too much, then it has the normal effect that the drug would have, you know? I should have put it in the first message with the original heart piece, but I didn't. The first room that you were in has the second heart piece. There's one on both sides. Ah, okay. Oh, that's easy then. No, I'll get him, Jonesy. What the hell's happening? Oh. Die! Where is he? I have this powder juice! I'm the fastest man alive. Ooh, almost. Almost. Come here then. Coward! I do think this is a pretty decent mini-boss, basically. I don't know how, I have no idea what I would think of the game if I went back to the original Ocarina, if I went back to the original, Twilight Princess now, I don't know how I would feel about it. Because I'm so used now to the fast rolling, fast iron boots, faster climbing. Very random question, but if you were not to take your meds for a couple of days now, do you think you would produce too much saliva? No, I've not had that. I've been off my meds for like a hot second as well in between. And I do not have that at all. The only thing, the thing I mostly notice from the meds is I just feel a lot calmer. I don't become as like completely overstimulated in a way, or annoyed by my own incompetence or something else not working. And I'm just a lot calmer. And a little bit better focus, but mostly calmer. Less annoyed, less frustrated. And that's like the biggest benefit. Also, bye Jojo, love you. Holy shit, time of the moment he took his ADHD meds. Yeah, 100%. Sorry if I'm being a pain in the ass, guys. No, Jonesy, we love you. I was a teenager, I dated a girl whose family was in Medellin, and she'd visit a lot, Lamau. Is this your first playthrough? No. It's just that, like, with Dusklight, you have so many, like, quality of life improvements that I think it would be hard to get back to the OG version, you know? Spin. Thank you. Oh yeah, whoops. That's not what I need to do. No! Foul hand of doom. A lot of people say I'm annoying. No, you're not, Captain Keita. You're good. I've worked with guys who got ADHD meds and suddenly they can get A's in university. Oh yeah, it really does a lot. But my ADHD was never truly crippling. My ADHD was especially important for me personally for getting my driver's license. It allowed me to focus a lot more. And I will say driving with ADHD meds is better than without. Especially if I'm driving stick. Wait, how do I... I need to lure away the hand. But no, for me it helps a little bit with boosting my focus. And that I don't become... it helps with boosting my focus. I don't become tired as fast due to being less overstimulated. Fuck off and kill yourself. How about that? No! This is mine! You annoying little sociopath. Fuck. Oh, that'll work. Bye, loser. KYS. But, yeah, no, so it mostly helps with a little bit of focus. It improves my focus a little bit, but not, like, massively. I'm not like, whoa. It's just I get overwhelmed less, which makes life less stressful and annoying. Hello? Thank you, camera. It just makes, for me, it lowers how intense everything comes in, you know, because I'm constantly, like, distracted by, like, a million things. And so it... and that makes it easier for me to, like, focus, but also makes me less tired at the end of the day, and also less angry, annoyed, stressed. Because I'm not, like, completely overwhelmed by 100,000 things screaming at me at the same time. So, that's mostly what it does for me. But it wasn't like a wonder drug. It's not like, oh my god, I feel like I'm, like, my third eye open. Not that much. I love beans. Hoppa. Medellin has lots of baddies. A ridiculous amount of hot women. And I also had to go to a birthday. Lamau. I'm sure a lot of us think ourselves that way. I agree with Guywork. No one has been annoying here. Yeah, when people should just be less... should just punish themselves less. And while, to be honest, if I have to be honest, I'm not a great example of this. Because I absolutely punish myself constantly all the time. I'm very self-critical in that regard. Oh my god. Spooky Handman is coming after me. Oh, hey, whoa. Fancy schmancy. Don't you dare touch me, boys. No, 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 no. I am leaving. Bye. I'll get this chest after getting rid of this thing. My Medellin girlfriend and I, but people thought we were grown adults. Lol. I think South America is like a completely different world, isn't it? Hey, Ems. Yeah, Shane gets a timeout sometimes because he's a naughty boy. Okay. Now we're gonna get the 2 heart pieces, like after this cutscene is done. Wily Unk. I'm gonna be having TGI Fridays potato skins this afternoon. Do you go? Oh, I love potato with skin is peak. I did that with the potatoes I put in the oven that I just had as well. I never take the skin off potatoes. I love potatoes with skin on. It's the best way to eat them. Hello, Ultimate Ness. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, potato with skin on. Oh, it's great. I also like French fries with like skin, like potato skin on a lot more. Or like fries, whatever. Chips. Well, however you want to call them. Fuck off. My bow has been... where is the chest? Oh, there are chests on either ends of those. Hop. Saw that? Oh, hey. Oh, whoops. That might not be great. Let me turn back into a human, please. Aha, now we can easily get to these. Only time I take skin off potatoes is when I make creamy and mashed potatoes. Other than that, yeah, 100%. Like, if it's like a mashed potato, then yeah, you need to take the skin off. Aside from that, always skin on potato. Yet there's a cave under my cellar. What do I do? Explore it! Explore it! This is your opportunity, Emmy! This is how you get onto no sleep. By finding something horrifying in your basement. Motherfucker. Same shit again. There's nasties in there. I don't have armor. You buy armor or get armor. Made of pots and pans. All these people in horror movies don't have a Buck Fitty! Buck Fitty! Buck Fitty! Buck Fitty! All these people in horror movies also don't have armor or any cool shit. They just suffer and succeed. And so could I. I would certainly go look into the cell. Yeah, I had like a scenario that I bet a lot of you would find absolutely terrifying. And I will admit it kind of freaked me out a bit as well. More than I dare to admit. And that is, I was standing in my door opening, and all of a sudden, something falls down on my shirt, like here. Like here. So, like I would have to look all the way down. It would be really close to my face. And like, it fell like that, from like above. And I was like, what is this? Is it like, did a bird shit on me or something? Am I that unlucky? I look down, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I immediately do this. It was like a huge grasshopper. But I thought, like, I saw like a weird spindly legs and all kinds of shit. Like, I had no idea. It was like that close to me, and it was really close. So it's kind of hard to see exactly what it was. But I saw this thing on me, and it was like, holy shit, this thing is pretty big. And it was like a really big grasshopper, basically. And I was like, holy fuck. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, holy shit. I originally thought it was a spider. Like a really big, like, huntsman, you know? And I was like, I'm not having any of that. But it was just a grasshopper, so that freaked me out less. Yes, make copper lamlar. Go down there. You can do it, Emmy. The horror movie I watched last night, they all died. No, M's cannot die. Latinas are scary. Baked potato with sour cream and cheese. Ooh. Buck Fitty! Hello. Why don't any of you talk to me? Bye. Oh, shit. Great. I should have kept the grasshopper and called him Esguli. Yeah. My girlfriend said the exact same thing. A pet! And I was like, nah, I don't want a grasshopper as a pet. They're not terrible, but they don't look cute, and they're not, like, social creatures. Like, a jumping spider, at least, is, like, a kind of slightly, like, a bit social and curious, and they look cute, and they move cute. But grasshoppers, like, nah, I wouldn't want a grasshopper as a pet. Getting heart pieces. Wait, I got one of them, right? I did not get the other one. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right, Jonesy. All this potato skin talk, I'm gonna make some now. I got like a bunch of food. I did a big grocery shop today. And my girlfriend was sick, so I made soup. Like a big pan of soup. And I brought her like some. So I have a bunch of soup. To be honest, at this point, whenever I'm hungry, I'll probably just have soup. Oh. Thank you, idiot. Hop. Soup. All right, cool. I did it, Jonesy. Are you ow. Soup is such a great thing. Really, I could, like, infinitely survive on, like, an assorted tray of roasted veg from the oven in, like, olive oil with, like, whatever, like, different kinds of herbs. Like, we could go for a barbecue style, Italian, all kinds of stuff. More like a Cajun. And then just soup. And then just random cuts of meat. Like, for example, like a chicken thigh or like steak or some ground beef. So it's just a, like, or like egg or like mozzarella, just a protein source. I could probably eat that forever until I die. But to be honest, I am quite a simple person when it comes to that. It's just food I like a lot that I'm like, I could do this for a while before I get annoyed by it. And I'm like, I cannot have this anymore. Usually I can eat like the same thing 3 or 4 days and I'm kind of done with it. I like to eat like quite a diverse range of food. I'm also not a picky eater in the slightest. Kill it! How do I get past this section? He grabbed one of them, but not both. No, that's not true! Ho, 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 Jonesy. I don't agree on that. There are no chests. Look. I got... There's a chest there, but that's a room I haven't been to. Look, I got both. The previous one was like here, in the first room. I think it was the chamber on the right. Like the little thing on the right. I got both. Ow. I hate these birds. Nah, I appreciate it, Jonesy. You keep me on my toes, brother. When we getting the girlfriend collab, we got to see if she's bad at video games as you. No. We're not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna spare her. How do I get to the other side? What am I doing wrong? Am I an idiot? Oh, I just need to do the complete spin. Nice. Yeah, exactly. I'm just an idiot. Class. Bird! Radiohead Burb. I still find it funny that you call him Radiohead Burb. I get why though, but it's funny. This is one of the times where Dr.Wily is 100%ing the dungeon. Was it soup or a stew? No, soup. I did add a, like... And this is where it starts to straddle the soup line, but I would say it's still soup. I added... Like, I took, like... Because, like, I didn't have soup or... Like a whole lot of time, so I just grabbed, like... I got, like, a bunch of, like, beef balls. Little, like, soup bolletjes, as you would call them in Dutch. And I got, like, a big bag of, like, like, pre-cut soup vegetables. And then I added, because I was like, I want to add a little bit more veg and something that makes it a little bit more filling, you know? So I added a little bit of potato. And I was like, will she like that? And I was like, nah, it'll be fine. It's a bit, like, Eastern European to add potato to a soup, but it's not unheard of. And in my opinion, it's actually quite nice to add a little bit of potato to a soup. As long as it's not too much. Should be a little bit of potato. So I added like 3 small potatoes to like a... I think in total 3.5 or 4 liters of soup. Beef. What does this do? Nothing. What does this do? They just disappear. Oh, fucking... Stop being so annoying. Still soup, not thickener. Yeah, true, but like adding potato is where like you start to kind of flirt with the concept of stew. I mean, it worked, so I am happy with that. I'm very proud of your dog. Thank you, Jonesy. I do my best. I just wanted to grab you. Oh, the sword graphic is kind of glitching. I hear a second burp. Miss me with that. I don't have a key though. Oh, I'm fucked. Whoops. Guess who is laughing? Oh. Where's I need like a ranged weapon, because this is annoying that I have no arrows. Come here, you idiot. I assume I need to bring one of them stones up there. So let me... Let me put you on Y, because I want something to get rid of all the flying garbage. Missed. Stop shooting your weird laser beam things at me. No? No? Hello? Oh, I can't even grab them. They're just stuck in the flow. How are you enjoying the Twilight Palace? I mean, not bad. No problem with it, really. Potato, the best vegetable, for real, for real. Yeah, I already thought I need to kill this ant tag. Holy moly, a million of them spawn. And a million more spawn. Chest, please. That's a Dio tips hat. No, this cannot become like Reddit, boys. I might want to eat more. What have I had in terms of food? This is also, I would say that's also another thing I have from ADHD. I don't really, sometimes I eat nothing or drink nothing. I just don't think about eating. Just don't have to, I'm just too busy with other shit. I don't think about eating at all. So sometimes it's like, what time is it? I look at my watch and it's like 4 p.m. Huh. How many calories have I had today? It's like, I start to think, what have I had today in terms of food? And then I just figure out like, oh, I've had like 300 calories. This is why I'm feeling kind of tired. Sometimes I also just like remember that I need to eat when I feel a certain type of nausea that I know is not nausea as in I'm feeling bad, but it's nausea of my stomach being like, food please. We are very much in need of food, help. So that's another thing I kind of do. They're everywhere! Attack of the burbs! Stay away. Is that a Reddit thing? I'm not on Reddit. It's like a moderator type thing, you know, like tips to Fedora kind of shit. That's what it made me think of when you said tip the hat. I was like, oh no, the Reddit, the neckbeard Fedora hatted mods have arrived. I also get hungry, but instead of like dull pain in my stomach, I get nausea and sometimes fatigued and exhausted. Yeah, no, same. But I know that's my body telling me, you are very hungry, but eat food. It's a very specific type of... Oh, fucking kill me. Alright, the super roll has its advantages. Yeah, tips Fedora has... Yeah, exactly. Idiots. Idiotas. Wait. Miss me with that. I can only either read when my body screams at me to do so. It's way too easy to forget about it. No, I think about eating as well, because I just buy food that I like. And I'm like, yes. And I also like to cook, you know, so... Really, for example, now that I've made like the tray veg and stuff like that, and I also just kind of have like routine where I'm like, I should try and eat. But wait, what was the point of going there? I need to probably kill you idiots. Chest spawn. Yeah, I need a key. Aha. I actually like fedoras, but stopped wearing them because of the red. Shane, you cannot tell me you actually like fedoras. I do not believe that. You're fucking with me. You do not like fedoras! Nobody likes fedoras! Alright, what do I want to eat? Oh, yeah, this is actually a banger! Let me get some protein, baby. A box of strawberry yogurt. And I want a glass of milk. You know how it goes, boys. I need a lot of milk. Yeah, no, I have quite a lot of food, because I went for a food shop today, so I'm loaded. Oh. Exactly, there was no point of going there. It's sick. It is where it just were, except you need the claw shots to get it. The smoky entrance where you just where it holds the boss key, and I don't want you to forget it, because it's a bitch to return. Alright. Yogurt? I like fedoras, got like 4 of them, Shane. No, you cannot be this guy. You cannot be this guy. You cannot be that guy. You cannot be that guy. You cannot be that guy. You cannot. You cannot. I will not allow you. I will not allow you to be that guy. Oh! Normally, I think most protein yogurts taste like concrete. Or something you would use to fix holes in your wall. But this one is actually pretty creamy, not grainy at all. Milk Uni actually makes a pretty decent protein yogurt. I got them in the supermarket because they were like super priced off. And I was like, why not? They had like a solid, I think it was like a 50% discount or some shit. Or like a 60% discount, no, 60% discount. It was like, get 1, 2 for free or something. Sorry, I spilled a bit on my desk, so I need to clean this. I need to run a tight ship. Chat. I don't like a mess. I like a decently organized space. Alright, that's much better. Fuck. Short. I threw shorthand, chat. Have you ever put garlic salt into your milk? It's actually good. No, I don't have garlic salt, so I can't really try it. But no. I've had a fedora since I was young. Haven't worn it in a long time. I also have a Heineken straw fedora that I won at a beer drinking contest. Yeah, but at least that you can use the Heineken one at least. I also have a Captain Morgan pirate hat that I wanted to drink. Myron, what are you, a professional alcoholic? If I'm ever meeting you at Comic-Con or something, I'm going to wear a fedora to spite you. A fucking fedora. A fedora, chat. A flat white brim hat, that's at least, like, cool. But the garlic salt in milk, I've never heard of that. I'm kind of terrified to try that. Shake my hair loose a bit. Much better. Lately, eggs have been my go-to. I had surgery years ago and absorbed like half of my nutritions so I'm very protein focused here in America. Eggs are expensive, but also the cheapest protein. Well, you know what you could also try? And what I have found to be like the cheapest protein. I've looked for this. First of all, vegan protein powder is the cheapest protein powder you can buy. At least here in the Netherlands, it is incredibly cheap to buy vegan protein powder, where the protein is won from beans. And I would say the cheapest way for me, but the Netherlands is very dairy heavy, so it might just be a Netherlands thing. But the cheapest protein source I can find that is not like protein powder here in the Netherlands is skimmed milk, yogurt, and mozzarella. Incredibly cheap. Like crazy. Especially skimmed milk. If you just drink like a liter of skimmed milk a day, that is so much protein and it costs fuck all. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, cool. I missed that last one. Cool, bye, boys. Just leave me alone. You guys are no threat. It's a minor inconvenience at best. Yeah, mozzarella is legit very cheap. I can buy an 125 gram ball of mozzarella for, I think, $1, if I remember correctly. This one? And that buck is like, wait. Where's my mozzarella? Wait, chat. Look. Where's it? I did buy mozzarella. I was about to say, don't lie. I bought mozzarella today. This 45. 45 plus mozzarella. This ball is... How much actual mozzarella? Yeah, 125 gram is the ball. There's also, like, protein in the liquid, technically. But let's just do the ball. And the ball itself is 18 grams of protein per 100 grams at 250 calories. And you could also buy a light version of this one, which is lower in calories. This is the cheapest way for me to get it with skimmed milk. Oh, shit. Fuck. I hope I will remember that it's up there. I just threw it on top of, like, the hood of my, like, the what do you call that? The ventilation system for, like, my, for my stove. I hope I'll remember it's up there. Oh. How much fat and salt? Ah, son of a bitch. Fine, I'll get it. The complete macros of this unit here. And again, you can also buy a light version. This is just a normal Albert Heijn brand. This is €1 or 90 cents. Like, might even be cheaper. I personally just put a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt and pep. Beautiful. It has 0.5 gram of salt, 1 gram of sugar, and 12 grams of fat. No, 19 grams of fat. But again, you can buy a light version, and that cuts the calories down quite a bit and also gets rid of a lot of fat. I just buy the full fat version nowadays because I was getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. Like leaner and leaner and leaner. So I was like, ooh, I could actually use a bit more calories instead of less because I was getting leaner. Hey, what did I just hear? What is that I hear? See Twilight on my princess until it's Zelda. Ooh, boss, my baby. Thank you, Supreme Lord 6685 for the $2 Appreciate it, my bro. My beautiful boy. My beautiful boy. Where the fuck do I go? Help. Chat, help. Help. The video game is hard. See you later. It's been a blast to have this time with you guys. Love you, Jonesy. Have a good one. Hope to see you soonish. Or in, like, a future stream. Alcohol hits hard after 30. I used to be able to drink a fifth of vodka, sleep 5 hours, and work the next day like nothing. Now I drink a few shots and beers and my body hates me for a day. Alcohol doesn't affect me that much, to be honest. It has not changed that much, in my opinion. The only thing I can just not handle is no sleep. I need 7 hours or I'm grumpy. Someone did a 50 sub bomb on my stream again. Holy shit. Good though. Where do I go? Guess I'm just gonna go down. Let's try this again. Yeah, something like that. No, that's not the one I need. Yeah, in dollar it's like 250 basically. Oh my god. I'll get the fuck out of here. Bye. No! That was a terrible mistake! I should have stayed. Tedious, tedious, tedious. Okay, I'll go straight and then right. I'll do what chat wants for once. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is one of the Zelda games of all time. Shit, fuck. It is an absolute banger. It was actually the first Zelda game I like truly played and completed. The first Zelda title I actually touched was Ocarina of Time, but I had no idea what I was doing. But this was the first Zelda title that I truly like played and finished. Ow. Free damage. I am not going to return to Monk. The only thing you got... Oh my god, I hate it when he does that. Have I done this for absolutely no reason once again? Chat, here I am again, asking you... Am I dense as fuck? Oh, oh, oh. No, 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 no. No touchies, no touchies, no touchies. But no, OOT was the first one I touched, and this was the first one I completed. And then, probably... Oh, fuck. And after that, probably... Uh-oh. And after OOT... Majora's Mask. And from there on out, I can't remember. Phantom Hourglass is somewhere in there in my youth as well, when I owned my DS. Same goes for Minish Cap. It took ages for me to get to Oracle of Ages or Seasons. Or Link to the Past. All that stuff is like 2 before my time, you know? And I didn't own any of the, like, the port versions. How the fuck do I get there? Uh-huh. Use is the answer, isn't it? Also, we have $1,000 in the wallet. That's kind of crazy. For real, though, the only reason I don't replay this game every year is because of the slow start. I actually, like... So many people really dislike the slow start of Twilight Princess, but I actually really like it. I like the coziness of the start. I've played and finished this game throughout the years, like 5 times in total, I think. And I still like the intro of this game. What is the macros on this? 10 grams of protein for 72 calories. That's kind of crazy. Why am I still picking up money? I am loaded. I am too wealthy. Oh, for fuck's sake. But wait, I don't have the boss key. Right? No, I don't. There it is. Don Malone, salvating our wallet. Salvation at your wallet's contents. Salivating at your... Oh, salivating. Motherfucker. Suicide. Oh. Yeah, suicide. Oh. Yeah, just let go. Just break your shins. Ow. No boss key for you. Yeah, guy, I already expected that you were gonna say that. Yeah, I really like Twilight Princess, but it also has its issues. Get away, bird. Where's the stupid chest? Stupid dog! But no, Twilight Princess also has its issues. In my opinion, the biggest issue with Twilight Princess, in my opinion, is some of its bosses, I would say like half of them, are a lot of show, and that's kind of it. Awesome. AKA, like, it's like a grand spectacle to fight them, and blah, 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 blah. But the fight itself actually isn't that cool or interesting. It looks very interesting. It looks very impressive. It kind of feels that way, but in essence, the actual fight, there's nothing to it. You know, it's just kind of meh. Remember the Yowie? But Trump and his best friends? Well, YouTube today showed me a video with a thumbnail of Elon and Trump kissing. How did that make you feel, Moxarelli? Did it give you, did that image give you certain urges? I really like it too. It just makes it slightly more difficult to replay it often for me compared to something like OOT or MM. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, fair. I just personally don't really suffer from that. I really like the intro of the game. I like Ordon Village. I like the vibe. I like the music. I like the little calm stream of the water. I like running around in Faron and beating up bokoblins to save the people from the monkey men. Well, to save, like, Tallow and the monkey. I find it's all okay. I don't find it too slow either. It doesn't take that long. If I would have to name one Zelda game that suffers really from this game feels so slow, it's Skyward Sword. Everything feels like it takes 100 years in Skyward Sword. Now granted, I don't really like Skyward Sword. Die. I said die. 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 What was I about to say? Are we done with this silliness? I'm gonna enter your bedroom regardless. I shouldn't have put you in a... I should have... I cannot describe the biblical level of lust I felt. Yes. I used to work for Tesla. It's very poorly run on the shop floor. Not surprising, lol. Yeah, because what I've seen from Tesla is that the build quality is kind of shit. Like, there's so many gaps between panels and all kinds of other stupid issues. Exactly, Leonard. The bosses are more impressive visually than mechanically. Not all of them, but some. Like Morpheal or Argorok, the dragon that we from the City in the Sky that we fought yesterday. There's not much to fighting Argorok. It's even like a really slow fight, in my opinion. You're more busy like claw-shotting and climbing than doing anything else. Even as soon as you get on the back of the dragon, it's very much kind of almost a scripted thing, you know? Might as well be a quick time event. The vibe at the beginning of the game is really unique, and yeah, Skyward Sword is even slower to start, but I really like it. Twilight Princess is definitely much better though. Yeah, hundo. I'm not a big Skyward Sword person. It's my least favorite Zelda game. If I don't count stuff like Triforce Heroes or other weird games that just kind of suck. I like how Xanth's lips look very perky. Look at Xanth's lips. He has little baby lips. You speak of magic, still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. This is what I mean with, like, ideologically driven. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was due to the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to this miserable half-existence. But you also figure out that he's kind of absolutely nuts here. I'd served and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believe it would be the next to rule our people. That is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No! And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting a ruler. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. AKA fucking Ganondorf was waiting 3,000 years, and finally a lunatic that he could manipulate showed up. In this weird, desolate world. I can even imagine if when Ganondorf got banished to the Twilight Realm, he had no idea where he was or what was happening. Zant is such a goofball, though. He is very much a child, not befitting to be a ruler. I still wonder what this is, though, because this is just like gigantic ball of like whatever the hell. And in there is the spirit of Ganondorf. I shall house my power in you. Basically, yeah, it's kind of like possession, I guess. If there's anything you desire, then I shall desire it too. What I thought your favorite game was Age of Calamity with the fucking egg. The egg! They're like these Chinese e-calls like BYD. I just thought about it because of Tesla. From what I've seen, BYDs look pretty decent. I forgot how great the Pharaoh dungeon was. Really well made. I need to replay Echoes. To merge shadow and light and make darkness. How slow Link walks indoors. Your biggest gripe in Skyward Sword, Lamau. Hey, that's the image from the thumbnail. Oh my god, he's like Vegeta. Okay, that's like... Xanthus Ganons, he's useful idiot. He's Joe Rogan. Kinda. I need to grab the... I do like in this fight that he kind of cycles through everything you've done. I really hate that doing the spin attack in this game is so much harder. I don't have arrows. There it finally went. Vegeta, key spam! Oh, original Goku. Yeah, basically. It's like the key spamming they do. Oh, wait, let me... I'm underwater. Hello, I am under the water. Really love Sans as a villain. He's simultaneously dating, creepy, and goofy, and really embodies the idea of a false king, or as the game puts it, usurper. Yeah, I think the twist that you find out that Zant is kind of an absolute ideologically driven sociopath with a lust for power, but also very much a child and unfit to be a ruler. I think that really... Ow. Oh, he's using his shutter gun. Oh yeah, I need to... Come here. Too short? You for real? Just spin. It's so bad at doing that. Like, why can it not... Finally. Oh, well, oh, whoa. The spin attack on the water looks strange. Oh, here he comes. Oh, no! Son of a bitch. Yoink the child. Maybe a bit far-fetched, but Zant is somewhat of a child in an adult's body, whereas Midna here is an adult in a child's body. I think that's a very good analogy, Leonard. I think that's a very sharp comment. Oh. See that? This is the strat. The iron boots keep the jumps short. Hope. Shit. Fuck. The 10 times roll speed makes it a bit hard, though, to target these poles. Got him. I'm under the water. Sans rage quits between settings, lol. Uh-oh. Not very handy to be very big here. Also, let's, whoop. Oh, let's pick up a pot link. Glad you're an idiot. Ball and chain. Come on then, big boy! Shouting enough, I'm the fastest man in Hyrule. Look how fast I am. You cannot even keep up. I need to slow down. Hello, can this ball and chain please just do what it's supposed to do? Fuck! Slippery ice. Now he copies Piccolo's giant form. This form shows especially he cannot control his power. Well, because he's all of a sudden very big. I would say the last sort of like place that you fight in, like the last cycle, like in the Hyrule Castle, that really shows how little control he has over anything, really. Because he just desperately kind of flails around. Come here. Thank you. You just smacked a child with the sword. I love how the music also becomes incredibly frantic here. Because it also kind of feels like he's becoming quite desperate. Come on then. He's also like a terrible sword fighter, because you can easily just poke through it. Except for that move. Missed. Missed. Come on then. Fucking. I waited too long. Ow. Stab. He's Timu Kid Buu. Yeah, Kid Buu is like a good example also of like another character that's similar. Beyblade phase. You just smacked the child with a sword on his head, bro. Yeah, I think there's a lot you can read from Zant as a character, and I think a lot of people who are like, Zant is... I hate that twist at the end of it. Where the fuck do all these flies come from? Kill yourself. And his head blows up like a fucking balloon. Strangle Link outright if he had just power instead of just trying to be a show-off. Hence the Timu part. I left like a couple of apples out too long and now there's fruit flies in my house and it's so annoying. One second, everybody. Thank you for streaming Twilight Princess. Yeah, no problem. We're almost done, though. We have, like, Ganondorf, and we might... And we could go into the Cave of Ordeals, but anything beyond that point is like, well, why? We already did all the extra side content. It was your eyes, Zant. All I saw was a lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Why? Foolish Twilight Princess, the curse on you cannot be broken. Look how shocked he looks. He looks like fucking demented. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. Look how, like, insane he looks. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. So as long as my master Ganondorf survives, he will resurrect me without cease. Oh, then he does this weird thing. And then he explodes like a balloon. I use just a fraction of the power that's in me now. No, you'll be in time, Mots. You got like another hour of stream, remember? It's only 10 PM. I'm not gonna beat this game in an hour. Xanthus. Let's go, Princess Zelda is waiting! Aye, aye! Here we go. Little heart piece. Oh. Really, the faster rolling mod, worth it. I have the speed of a devil. My ears are getting blessed right now, for real, for real. Overwrite this log, yes. Usurper has been slain. Neck the fated clash with the, against the Dark Lord. I swear, I love the boss fight with Ganondorf in this game. It is by far the best boss fight we've ever had in any Zelda game with Ganondorf. I'll fight you on that in chat. Return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. You said castle like 60 times. The true final boss of Don Melion, the anarcho-capitalist we all fear. 100%. That child is impossible to deal with. Bum bum bum. Bum bum boom. Okay! Where do we go? Oh, no, no, no. Where would you rank Ganondorf's battle in Tears of the Kingdom? Above Breath of the Wild? This is a difficult one. Above Breath of the Wild for sure. Like, better than Breath of the Wild. Certainly not better than the Twilight Princess one. Difficult. Yeah, he should have bought the rupee armor, then it would have been invincible. Good point. He would have been. He would have been the invincible man. But where would I put him? Because every OOT's fine. Like, because I don't know where I would put that off the top of my dome. Oh, Ganondorf fight Zelda. Let me open this random ass video so I can have like a memory of like all except. Oh, I'm glad this person has not marked it all. Oh, here we go. Games. Ocarina of Time, Oracle of Seasons Ages. I don't. Super Smash Bros. Melee is no. Brawl also no. This person is also adding a bunch of shit that's not canon. I would say. I would say I would put it in a similar ballpark as to where I would put the Wind Waker one. Which is like, if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a, like with the Twilight Princess fight with Ganondorf being 10 out of 10, like being the top spot. And probably, I don't even know what I would put at the bottom necessarily. I would probably give it like, like 7. Around a similar quality level and impressed and everything as the Wind Waker fight. Is there some lore behind that rupee armor though? Like why and for what was it made and stuff? Not really. There's not much known about it. I made a video about it once. How like rupees have like kind of inherent electrical or magical powers. Do I truly need anything? I need these 2 empty bottles filled with something. I'm just gonna get Yeto soup, I think. But yeah, certainly above the middle line. It's hard to do that off the top of the dome, because I would have to look at all of them and really think about it, you know? Easier said than done. Let me think where I need to get to my little snow people friends. After a fierce battle with the ancient evil Zant, Midna emerged victorious, but a great darkness remains. Can our hero defeat the King of Evil? Find out in our next episode of The Legend of Zelda Z. After a fierce battle with the evil... Oh shit, Link, what the hell are you doing? After a fierce battle with the evil Zant, Link and Medna emerged victorious, but a great darkness remains. Can our heroes defeat the evil king? Find out in our next episode of The Legend of Zelda Z. That's like my kind of try-hard voice. Why do I care if they know that I can turn into a wolf? They're literally like scary like Yeti people. What are they gonna do? Go to Hyrule Castle Town and be like, this guy! I like that it can flurry rush you. Yeah, I found that a very fun surprise. You're like, ha! Flurry Rush is my thing. And then Ganondorf's like, haha, and he does it back, you know? It's a cool twist in the fight. It's a bit like, if you've ever seen the movie Princess Bride. Pretty good movie, by the way. Kind of underrated. Although it's popping up again nowadays due to like social media and stuff. But in The Princess Bride, there's like one scene which is like an incredible sword fight. Like one of the best like fencing duels you will ever see on screen. And also like kind of showy and flashy, but also incredibly like accurate as to how you would do good fencing. And there you also like have the kind of back and forth. It's like, oh, I'm actually not left-handed either. I'm also right-handed, and then it gets like more intense and better, and I feel like that you have a similar dynamic sometimes with Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom. In that fight, when he does Flurry Rush, you're like, I can do Flurry Rush, and he's like, I can do that as well. You know, it's like, oh shit, you know, I'm not the only one who knows party tricks. Just like how they have in that movie that sword fight. Yeah, The Princess Bride is a great movie. Very underrated. I'd never heard of it in my life until I discovered it through like a YouTube short. And I was like, this movie looks kind of fun, actually, even though it also looks kind of goofy. And yeah, in the end, it is an incredible movie. It is pretty good. It has a lot of very fun, memorable lines. Fuck. Motherfucker. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, it has a lot of twists and turns. I would put it around, yeah, I would put it above Wind Waker. But below... let's say top 3. Still don't think it beats Twilight Princess, because Twilight Princess, just the four cycles you go through really service everything you would want from that fight incredibly well. But it's certainly better than the Wind Waker, for example, even though the Wind Waker one is also pretty good. It's also a pretty good fight. And the fight against the Mines, which also just counts as a Ganondorf fight. I should just, like, beat Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom again. Because aside from that, I don't like Tears of the Kingdom. But I should fight Ganon again. Because I think I've only fought him, like, maybe twice. When I was just like, I'm not going to finish this game regardless, so let's just get to the end and just beat Ganondorf and then get out of here. Because I'm not going to collect all the... I didn't collect Minoru in the end. Because I was just like, I cannot be bothered. This game is boring as shit, and I expected so much from Tears of the Kingdom, and I got nothing. Okay, come on, Link. You can do this. Stay away. I forgot all, like, the little routes in this minigame. Like, all the little secret shortcuts and whatnot. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is also harder than I remember it being. I know if you crouch, you go faster. Oh, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Yeah. And I know Yetta is like killer in this minigame. What about the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom? I despise them all except the fire one. Bottom tier. Nintendo did not improve on the dungeons. We yelled from the rooftop 6 years. 6 years straight. Oh, we need more linear dungeons like back in the day. And Nintendo was like, don't worry, bro. I got you. And then they all sucked. Some of the boss fights were still fun. You know, I think... well, actually, alright, to put it like honest opinion. I like the fire one and I like the lightning one. That's it. But neither of them really impressed me. I think I like the lightning one because I also thought the final boss of the light one was really good, while the final boss of the fire temple was terrible in Tears of the Kingdom. My sister was like, I don't want to do this one, it looks hard, and I had already beaten it, and I was like, this is the easiest one, sis. Like, what the hell? And it is easy as fuck. I can beat that thing with, like, my eyes closed. I don't know why that boss was so ridiculous, made so easy. It's just, I don't like any of the dungeons in Breath of the Wild, and I don't like any of the dungeons in Breath of the Wild, and I only sort of like the lightning and fire one in Tears of the Kingdom. And to be honest, I only like the fire temple in Tears of the Kingdom because I solved that entire dungeon and did that entire dungeon. I did it on stream as well, I think. I did that entire dungeon by just grabbing random Sheikah shit from my inventory and just figuring it out myself. I did not do that dungeon as Nintendo intended it. At all, in the slightest. I just kind of worked my way up and figured it out. Kind of YOLO'd it, you know? I don't know, I just don't like any of those dungeons, really. They all kind of suck. I don't like Tears of the Kingdom. As far as I understand, as far as I've experienced, Izzy, you could go to that boss and read a book and you'll win. Tears of the Kingdom story was weak as hell, IMO. It felt like a sloppy, thrown together mess. Yep. The only thing that was kind of cool about the story was, like, Zelda, but even that was a bit like, this makes no sense. Like, from a lore perspective, what's happening, you know? Wind Temple boss was fun at first, then you realize how easy it was. Yeah, again, the Wind Temple boss in Tears of the Kingdom suffers from the same issue that a lot of bosses in Twilight Princess suffer from. A lot of show, very little to do. And the Wind Temple boss from Tears of the Kingdom is also like, wow, what a grand spectacle, but what are you actually doing? Yeah, jack shit. Nothing. Okay, now we need to get a bunch of arrows, because I'm so out of arrows. Let's go to the Mallow Mart Imperium! More milk! Dr.Wily, Skyward Sword, but all bosses are imprisoned. Yeah, kill me. I might be a big Zelda fan, but I still have a number of Zelda games that I do care very little for. I like Breath of the Wild still. Tears of the Kingdom, I really... Remember, Tears of the Kingdom has the darkest Zelda story. Yeah, the thing that also turns me so off from Tears of the Kingdom, glad to hear someone say Tears of the Kingdom story was weak. Yeah, it was. Zelda's arc and, like, sacrifice was kind of cool, you know? But I absolutely despise the Zonai Goat people, and I think the story overall was kind of weak. And especially, and it's meme to death at this point, the fact that the imprisonment war is, like, explained to you in the exact same manner 4 times is just, like, you would think it's a joke, but it's really in the game. Is it the darkest because of Gloom and Gloom Hands? Well, no, that's kind of what Nintendo said. When Tears of... Like, the hype for Tears of the Kingdom was crazy. And Tears of the Kingdom... They said before release, this is going to be a very dark Zelda game, even darker than Majora's Mask, and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, it was just... I don't know, Tears of the Kingdom is like a great example of less is more. They should have cut that game in, like, in half in terms of scope, and it would have been 100 times better, I think. Both the underground... The Sky Islands were a lot more interesting than the underground regardless. 5 rupees for 10 arrows. Light, safe. Well, I don't necessarily want light arrows. That's a common misconception, but light arrows are not necessarily good. If you have a bow with a really strong draw weight, so there's a lot of power behind those limbs pulling that arrow forward, and you use an arrow that is too light for how powerful the bow is, the bow cannot get rid of the energy that it creates with the string going forward into the arrow. That's where the energy needs to go. But sometimes, if the projectile is too light, it cannot dump the energy into the arrow, and the string will snap exactly in the middle. Because it will just, like, end in the middle, and it will just be like, wing, 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 and it will just put a lot of power on the middle of that string and just snap it. This is why you should also never draw a bow without an arrow and just let it go. It will most likely blow up in your hand. Which can actually hurt you a lot. So I don't want him light. Honestly, Tears of the Kingdom really hurt me, bro. You need right arrows for the right bow, 100%. No arrow is made the same. Different weights, different lengths, different materials. Because some wood types are great for certain lightweight bows, but if you throw it on a heavier weight bow, the entire shaft of the arrow will just disintegrate upon release. The depths got boring very fast. I was hoping for Skyward Sword Easter eggs in the Sky Islands, but we've got nothing. I think they should have just gone with the Sky Islands and the entire underground should have been deleted. The entire underground makes no sense as well. Yeah, and also to be honest, like, with the hero bow being a very weak bow, makes a lot of sense. You're leaving a bow in the middle of a, like, basically in the center of a volcano, strung up for, like, decades. If there's something a wooden bow absolutely hates, is being strung up, like, all the time. You can only do that with, like, horn sinew bows or something using fiberglass or carbon. But if you take a wooden bow and you string it up and you just leave it like that, it will lose all its power. It will just bend into that shape and it will be useless. And I cannot imagine how much the dryness of the volcano would mess up the wood. Oh yeah, let's do the claw shot minigame. Brim, 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 brim. But yeah, no, I'll be very honest, and I've said this in the past. Tears of the Kingdom really hurt me. Tears of the Kingdom truly hurt me. Oh, the dog. Tears of the Kingdom truly, truly hurt me. It took away a lot of my joy from the Legend of Zelda games and YouTube and gaming for quite a bit. Quite a bit. It doesn't bother me as much now, but it did take my enjoyment out of it for a good bit. That's how much it disappointed me and such a bad aftertaste. Yeah, agreed, Emmy. That bow's useless as heck. The depths are also very annoying to traverse. Yes, the depths are annoying as hell. I don't ever want to, like, don't even want to touch the game anymore. Good sir, the game will begin once we enter the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, are you ready? Chat, we go. Okay, watch this. Mouse time. Oh shit, I need to... Shit. I was about to say, give me those. Yeah, that's it. Shabby luck, good sir. Oh. Totka here, Tears of the Kingdom hurt me too. It was like Nintendo said, we hear you. We can make Breath of the Wild style with conventional Zelda and then trolled us with Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was even just, in my opinion, like, the amount of people I've heard out there say, No, Tears of the Kingdom is obviously better than Breath of the Wild because it's just Breath of the Wild, but with more content. I do not agree with that take at all. A lot of the content and a lot of shit that was added to Tears of the Kingdom is kind of janky, doesn't work, and it's annoying. A lot of side quests are also just very clunky and annoying. I don't necessarily think Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild because there is more. Here we go again. Chat, this time I am armed. With a gun. Whoop, whoop. Okay, oh, shit. Sometimes the game is truly fighting me. Shit. Game, stop! I want to do this with a mouse and keyboard because it will make... Yes! Impossible. Look at him with his little clock on his hip. Let's save up 1k to make it play Tears of the Kingdom. No! I mean, the 1k would be nice, but I don't want to play Tears of the Kingdom. I truly don't like Tears of the Kingdom. Just imagine instead of Ganondorf fighting Link, he dances and sings while occasionally attacking. That would be kind of cool, but that would also remind me a lot of like a Yakuza game. Also very disappointed that we haven't got a new 3D Mario since Odyssey. Oh, my heart hurts for it. Especially now that we're almost done with Bonanza. But like Donkey Kong Bonanza is fun, but it's nowhere near as good as Odyssey. And like I said in the past, like I said in previous streams about Donkey Kong Bonanza, especially the MacGuffin-ness of Donkey Kong Bonanza is annoying. Welcome in our new little sub-layer. We have 4 pieces of this, who gives a hell? Could you find them, please? And that's just like every sub-level, and it's so annoying. The Big Quiver! Okay, sick. And now I have fangirls, right? That's what happens, right? It's him! Ladies. All of you are underaged. Yes, get out of my way, please, before the feds come, and I will be blamed. I like Breath of the Wild more than Tears. At least it was innovative and being different despite its flaws. Yeah. And it focused on what it was doing and it did it pretty well. Tears of the Kingdom adds a lot of extra stuff and executes a lot of them poorly. Is this the Twilight Princess version of Tingle? Yes. It's kind of like an Easter egg thing, but he is like a quote-unquote Tingle descendant. Also, one thing I'm kind of noticing, we're gonna experiment with this in future streams. Wait, let me actually just... I changed... Remember how I said how Mots was complaining about like the ads constantly, and I was like, it's just on what YouTube recommends. The automatic medium frequency is what they advised. And I put it from medium to low frequency, and I can see that like average viewers on stream is like up quite a bit. We're like hovering around the 30s to mid 30s constantly. I don't know if it's because YouTube is showing less ads, keeping people around longer. But I would probably mess around with that. Hey, don't know if you'll remember me, but we met at Comic-Con in London like 10 or 11 years ago. We spent the evening at a pub together. It was a great time. I think I do, Jack. I think I do. You had glasses, right? Like you have glasses. Or had back then. There is like vaguely a face popping up, but 10, 11 years ago is like a hard thing. That was like, it's like, probably more like 10, not 11. Was probably the first time I ever went to the UK for like a convention or an event. I heard it here, folks. Tingle got beat up and eventually had kids. Yep. If Tingle can do it, what is your excuse? But the next stream, I'm probably going to turn off ads completely or turn them to manual mode that only ads will play if I click on the play ad button. I think I'm going to mess around with that next week because it does seem that a lot of people... I did have glasses. Everyone else left, but we stayed out. We danced with a furry, if that helps. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. I do remember that. Wasn't that like when we were dancing with a furry? Wasn't that in the Fox? Like the pub next to the XL? It wasn't in... I think it was the Fox, not the Novotel. Like the Novotel hotel bar. I think it was in the Fox. But yes, no, I remember your face. Your face already popped up quite vividly. But now that you've confirmed that it's glasses, I remember your face. I remember your face. Get scared. Shit! My biggest problem, though, with Totka is that you waited 6 freaking years for that game. Yes, you do not. My rage knows no bounds, as Dennis would say from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but... Exactly that place. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the Fox is a good place. I really like Comic-Cons. Like, London Comic-Con is still a lot of fun. Do we have all maximum arrows? Yeah, we have 60 arrows. All right, we're kind of, like, super Gucci. I think we're just gonna mess around in Hyrule Castle. Yeah, I really like the Comic-Cons in London a lot. I still go from time to time. Although it became more spotty since COVID. Always Sunny is a great show. I love Always Sunny. I saw a pic of us together recently. It reminded me of it. And then I saw your stream. Where did you see that picture? Really? Because, like, I do have some pictures and videos from, like, back in the day at Comic-Cons, like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, stuff like that. 2021 a little bit. But I'm always on the hunt for, like, more, like, lost media. Was it on Twitter or something? Do we still follow each other on Twitter? I'm not as active on Twitter anymore, because, to be honest, that website has gone to hell. Got it on my phone. Ooh, do you have Twitter? I want that. I don't use Twitter. Insta I could send. Yes, plus Insta. The Insta's just... Yeah, the Insta's just Dr.Wily YT, as in YouTube. My DMs should just be open, because I don't have my DMs closed as far as I remember. I put the Insta in chat. Whoa! We're not gonna finish this stream, by the way. I kind of want to save this for the next stream, to be honest. But I guess we'll get into it a little bit, and then the stream after we'll just go to the Cave of Ordeals, I guess. Nah, 60 is fine. Sent a message, won't let me send without a reply. Let me... Whoop. Where is it? Ah, here. Requests. Jack Warby. Yes, I remember that face. My sort of snapshot recollection of what your face looked like, you know, your appearance, was actually spot on. You haven't changed that much from 10 years ago. But yeah, no, I'm so surprised that I actually remembered your face like very accurately. It's kind of crazy. I didn't expect I would be that close, but I am very close in terms of what I imagined. Can you guys not die or something? Just stay down. Best Hyrule Castle design. Wild Arrow was good, but yeah, no, this was much of it. This was a crazy castle. To be honest, the entire, like, in terms of, like... Oh, shit. Good looking face, so yeah. Facts. No, I don't want this. But yeah, no, send me that picture. I accepted the thing. I'm curious. I believe you can complete this whole dungeon in less than 3 hours. Oh yeah, yeah, obviously. I think you should let a big finale be for its own. Yeah, it's a bit, like, it's in terms of streaming time, it's a bit awkward. I joined your Discord, Wily. Ooh, that's a very private Discord nowadays. Whoop, next. Here, watch this. Ow. Idiot. Sent sick. Oh, fucking yes. Oh, shit. This shit is so old. Yes. Where's my streaming software? This shit is so fucking old. Holy fuck. Yes. Mate, thank you so much. Download. I need to put this... I have like an external hard drive that I put like old videos on that I took at cons and whatnot. I started doing that at some point. I need to put these on them and like label them as like 2016-ish. I think there was 16, 17. I know that year quite well. Because that was the first year I had a mustache, and then it escalated. That's what I... what do I need? Where the fuck am I going? What am I doing? Like, it escalated from there. And now I have a bunch of other memories flooding back from that trip. Like the girl I was dating back then, and etc. I think that was like 2018. I think that was 2018. Actually, not like 16 or something. I think that was 18. Because like I dated that girl in 2018. But thank you, Jack. I love you. Thank you for sending that. I love little gems like that. I'll especially appreciate that in like a billion years when I'm like old. Truly. Die. Come on then. Well, I don't know if you ever go to like Comic Cons anymore, but oh fuck. Because I'm more of like a in-person chatty person. Because I don't really text that much. Because like ADHD, mate. I cannot keep track of this shit. It's crazy. I appreciate you in every way imaginable, but like stuff like texting is like the hardest shit for me. I just do not have the mental capacity to deal with that almost. My girlfriend should be happy that I even respond like ever. 27th of October 2018. Yes. Well, like if you go to like Comic Cons and stuff, that would be then we could catch up there. I might go to Comic Con this year again, like in London, the October one. God bless King Bulblin. He spoke. I love how Midna also thought it was just some mindless beast, but he actually... King Bulblin at heart. Oh yeah, please do. Please do. Because I kind of... My plan was actually to go down to the UK again, to Zeltek's place, in like... basically around now, but I hadn't heard anything from Ed, and he's probably busy with other shit, so that kind of fell through. So I kind of want to see if I can go to the UK in October again for like Comic-Con or something, and maybe stick around for a bit, like I kind of usually do. Because I still hang around with a lot of the YouTuber people that I hung out with back then. I still hang out with all those Zelda and Pokemon YouTuber people. Like it's still a lot of the same people. Have a good one, Jack. Appreciate it. Let me know if you go to Comic-Con. Where the fuck? What the fuck? Where am I? Oh, I'm back here. Inside we go. But that is fun. Such an old picture of me. I'll follow him back real quick. Then he can easily send me messages. Oh, that is a fun thing to open my phone to. Users' private claw chats are starting to appear in Google searches. Love that. I swear to God, at some point I really want to run AI locally so I don't have to worry about like data breaches or other weird data things. Well, just run like a lightweight local AI model for any AI needs that I have. Especially as they start to evolve to more use cases. One. Bling. Boom. Fear me. I love how Link runs with this thing. Look at him. Boom, 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 boom. Is this gay? Yes. How did you know? Welcome to Did You Know Gaming. Did you know? Uh-huh. And I have 60 arrows. 56 arrows. Leave me alone. Holy shit, how many arrows do you take? Well, hello everybody, welcome to another stream of playing Heyday. Just like Izzy requested when she said, is this hay? Today we're gonna upgrade our cow to increase the amount of udders by 16 times so we can improve the efficiency of our farm by 26%. I know nothing about Heyday, but... Boop! Ow, my little headsy. Ow, my little headsy twice. Big pig. Ba-ding-ga-ding-ga-ding-ga-ding-ga-ding-ga-ding-ga-ding. Ow. I killed it! It's dead! Oh, never mind. Pig, go pig. Those pigs are so hard to control. Y'all, shut up. No! Oh. Let's just go ride calmly. And crash. Oh, wrong button. Okay, is there like a specific order? Fuck. Shit! Yay. I had no idea what I was doing, chat. I just did a random order. I'm glad I just figured it out by just being me. What would that thing taste like? It would taste boorish. Oh fuck, finally, $1,000 again. I was already getting worried I was going broke. Ow, my head. When we getting the triple claw shot. Triple claw shot, baby! Alright, but what am I actually doing here? Let's be for real, for real. I already have the key. Where do I go now? Do I just leave? Wait. No. I've not been to the graveyard of, like, the hero, basically. Missing something, chat. Oh, is my internet okay? Why do I need to reload Creator Studio? Yeah. Being a little eepy. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Donald. You're right. Oh, loot. Okay, this game is made by idiots. Oh no, it is. Okay, cool. Gosh darn it. Oh, the Forbidden Courtyard. Boom, 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 boom. I really wish they would have added a two-handed sword in this game. Okay. Lantern oil. The fuck? Oh, it's raining. Too much. Oh shit. Kinda needed those 3 hearts. The spooky place! Oh, just the spookle place. Where's the hero's grave again? It's somewhere around here, right? Yeah, here it is. The one swordsman. Oh. Enjoy. Oh, it took care of all of them, and I got all my hearts back, baby! Can't oil them yet, but I need to grease their palms. What do I do here again? It's been a while. I'm calling Amsterdam Hamsterdam because I can. Nobody can stop you, is he? Delulu is the Salulu. As they would say. The cursed swordman sleeps before the sacred tree. Yeah, I know that. I know that. How the fuck? Hell up. Was that it? It's marvelous how you can play a game a billion times and still forget everything. Boop. I need to oil this, and then it stops raining for some reason. Makes no sense at all. Hey, let me scoop. Wait, it said as a description, you'll be safer at night. And I wonder now, if you walk across Hyrule Field with the lantern out, will it prevent those skeleton dogs from spawning? Ah, yes, let me gather more wealth, even though I am already rich and can use cheats. A single buck? That is just offensive. 20 bucks. Okay. What do I do with you? Door opens where specters gaze. First, come out. Out of the closet, you two. Where do I place you two? Need to have a look around. I see. Already thought that. No Buck Fitty blowing up Nintendo HQ right now. Do it! Do it, soldier! Do those flames earn their degrees? Izzy. Alright, everybody. Time to open the prison and enshackle Izzy. For too literal of a joke. The minion rod, such a weird mechanic as well. Boop. Open sashimi. I have many small key now. Izzy is being a dog. The dog of jokes. Alright, we're gonna move to the front door and then I think I'm gonna end stream. And then we're gonna finish that next stream. Oh, let me turn into human. No. What? The barriers are back? How annoying. Ow. Run. Should be able to get... No, I can still not get through. Yeah, now we're at least at the castle section. Amsterdam. The wire is goated. I don't know the wire. I know it's like a TV show. Right. Right. Uh-oh. I love how the facade of this door is massive, but the actual door is really small. Alright, I want to see the little "You have arrived" cutscene. Oh. Or I get to fight a billion guys again. Ow. Boing! Helm split. Ow, I was about to helm split. Boing! 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 Wow, mortal draw. Ow, no, I was doing my cool thing. Shit. I want to hit them with this, because then I'll instantly kill them. Ow, fuck, but I'm not fast enough on the draw. Yes. Yeah, flex. So I've caught you at the end of this stream. Megaru! Holy moly, I haven't seen you in chat in a gazillion years. Holy moly. I hope you're good. Megaru the Watcher. That has been a while. I still recognize the profile picture as well. And yeah, sadly enough, this is the end of the stream. The VODs are on the channel, though, if you want to check out the VODs. The Wires often scream the most accurate depiction of America's drug war from the perspective of the streets, police, and politics. Yeah, this theme is goated, by the way. Life has been crazy. Tell me about it. I know, I get it, I get it. Shit has been crazy. It has only been crazy. But I hope it's been at least some sort of decent to you. I hope, or that it gets better at least. It's a crazy ride that we're on, chat. Gosh darn. Oh, I watched them. Oh, snap. Hellish yeses. Well, sadly enough, I am going to end the stream here. Because I am kind of tired. I am kind of ready to, like, die. And I want to work on some video stuff. Because I'm working on, like, a video about Mallow and some other shit. It's pretty great. But it's good to see your name in chat, at least. Has been, like, ages. Too long. Too long. Also, chat, I think in the next stream, I'm going to experiment with no ads. No ads will automatically play during the stream. Any ad you see during the stream will only be activated by me. Only activated by me. Because the average view duration of the stream is like a solid 25% higher, and concurrent viewers also seems to be higher. It was nice to see you. Maybe next time, lovely. Oof. I hope so as well, lovely. I'm here every week, you know that. But lovelies, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. Check out the VODs and the vids. Hopefully this week, 3 vids. Yeah, I hope to see you all next stream. Like I said, next stream, we're not going to do any ads. Tomorrow, I am not going to stream, because it's going to be incredibly hot in the Netherlands, and I'm going to go swimming, because I want to seppuku. That's how hot it will get tomorrow. It's when I'm at work. Yeah, fair. Still love you, Megaru. But lovelies, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. No stream tomorrow, because way too hot. It'll be another, like, peak heat wave. Maybe even record heat in the Netherlands. So fuck that. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we're going to finish Twilight Princess and maybe do some Cave of Ordeal stuff. But probably the last Twilight Princess stream. And we're going to finish Bonanza, and then we're going to do some polls in chat about what we're going to play. And we're going to see. So next week at stream, Monday, Tuesday, poll. It's going to be poll galore. To figure out what we're going to do. All right, lovely. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good weekend, because I won't see you until next week. Be sure to check out the videos that come out this week. And check out the VODs. Thank you all so much for coming. I love you all. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Yeah, Megaru's back. It's crazy. I had the exact same reaction, mods. Bye. Love you, Megaru. I hope to see you soon in the stream as well. But work, life is hard, I know. Love y'all. Bye, everybody. Bye, you silly gooses. Next time we're gonna give Ganondorf a little peck on the cheek. Mwah! It's gonna be great. Bye.